All right, here we are. Hello, 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 hello,
Hi,
everybody.
how are you?
Good. So I'm going to introduce myself first. Everybody, welcome to all new episode of the DTI Takeover Show. For those of you who are just tuning in, I am your host, one of your hosts, Miss Kayla here on the DTI Takeover Show. As always, we are highlighting and spotlighting some of our dope entrepreneurs, business owners out here. This young lady is no different. Now, am I pronouncing? Is it Nyla's?
Nyla's Naturals, yes.
Nailah Naturals. I wanted to make sure I said that right. We have the
Mhm.
owner, Miss Altheda here, the owner of Nyla's Naturals, with us today. She's gonna let us know a little bit about her. How are you?
I'm doing well, and you?
Good. Can't complain. So, Althea, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Basically, I am the owner of Nyla's Naturals. It is a personal care and I guess you could say cosmetics company that I started a little over 2 years ago at the height of the pandemic. We specialize in body butters, body scrubs, lip, beard, and body oils. All of the products are 100% natural, homemade. We're based out of New Haven, Connecticut, but the company originated, again, at the height of the pandemic in New York. And when I moved to Connecticut, I decided, I was going to obviously continue. It turned out to be pretty good. I've gained, quite a bit of traction in the, as far as the brand is concerned. So my main goal is to provide a quality products, to customers and people that are very concerned as far as their skincare, but don't
Mm-hmm.
want to use products that have a lot of the unnecessary ingredients. There
Mm-hmm.
is a saying that less is more. So in making of our products, I try to make products that don't have a lot of unnecessary ingredients. It's just basically your shea butter, your cocoa butter, your oils, natural essential oils,
Mm-hmm.
basically just a few products in the brand, the products that we manufacture. And it's been pretty good. We have a website. We sell mainly, I don't have a brick and mortar business, mainly
Mm-hmm.
online, but I also sell direct to customers locally and beyond.
Locally and beyond. Okay, you done kind of hit on
Hmm.
everything. So now, does people usually use your products for like I have eczema, and it usually only
Oh.
flares up like around the winter time, and I get it like in the
Hmm.
same spot on my arm, on both of my arms.
Hmm.
Actually, is the craziest spot. So, do people usually use your products for that?
That's actually a good question. I Even though we don't have any claims that the product is a cure for eczema or to treat eczema, you can use it as a moisturizer.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, had someone that I work with. She purchased an unscented body butter from me for the same reason. So while we don't make claims for treatment of eczema, if it's something that you're looking for to basically moisturize your skin, you can go ahead use it safely.
Okay. Okay, cool. So now do you different you might have touched on it earlier. So are
Hmm.
there what are all the different type of products that you have?
Oh, okay. So basically, our main product is the body butter. And
Okay.
that's actually one of the most popular products. Body butters, the scrubs, they're body scrubs. They actually complement the body butter. So if you decided you wanted to get, let's say, a cucumber body butter, you can also
Mhm.
get the scrub that goes along with it, the cucumber melon, yeah, body scrub.
Oh.
The beard oil is an item, and it's actually our only item for men that we currently have. So that's
Mhm.
one of our signature products. Lip oils, we make those. We sometimes do carry lip glosses, and
Mhm.
so those are basically like the main products that we have for the line. There is a whip body soap, again, that complements the body butters and the scrubs. It can be made, pretty much custom to whatever it is you're looking for. So again,
Mhm.
if you have a cucumber melon body butter, you can also get the whip body soap and the matching scrub also.
Oh, are you making these?
I make them, yes.
Oh wow, how long does that take?
Doesn't really take too long. I actually, this is something I haven't even announced formally, but I guess this is a great platform to,
We
announce
get an
it.
exclusive.
Yes,
Yeah.
you get an exclusive. I just recently changed the formula. So
Okay.
I'm trying out a new formula. The body butters that I'm going to be releasing going into 2023. Actually, it's a creamier consistency, whereas the old formula that we've been using for the past 2.5 years, it's more of a thicker consistency.
Mm-hmm.
More than likely, we're going to keep both types of consistencies on the market because there are some customers that like something that's a little bit more thick and rich,
Yeah.
and there are some
Yeah.
customers that may like something that's a little bit more lightweight and smoother to the skin. So it's a new formula, and again, haven't made a formal announcement, but I guess this is a great way. But it does give customers a chance to decide, hey, I like the more lightweight formula, or I might
Mm-hmm.
like something that's a little bit more, more a little thicker consistency, especially for somebody that has really dry skin. They may want something
Yes.
that is a little bit more heavier. Some
Yes.
If you want something that's more of a lotion consistency per
Mhm.
se, you can use the newer formula with the lighter shea butter
I like that. I like the ability to have options. Now I am
options.
a
Yes.
thicker person myself. I
Right.
like regular lotion for me
hmm
does not work. Put it
Right.
on and then I could do something and then it's like my skin is back to feeling like it's dry, like I've never lotioned up all day. So
hmm
my go to is usually Vaseline or some type of
hmm
body butter or
Okay.
baby oil.
That's good. Right. Okay. So if that's the case, if you like something that's more like Vaseline, you like something that's a little bit thicker, the existing formula that we've been using for the past 2.5 years might be something that works, for you. And again, just to give customers an option as to which one they prefer,
Hmm.
I figured it was time to switch the formula up, and we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure it will do well in both formats.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Where do you see your business 5 years from now?
Oh, actually having my own storefront, absolutely. Locally. Well, then
Yes.
that's definitely a goal, to
Hmm.
have my own actual storefront where people can come in and shop. And, it doesn't have to just be online. They can come into a store and have a place where they can, look at the products, feel the products, talk to someone in person, me or, someone else that might be running the storefront. But that's definitely a goal, to open up something here locally in Connecticut.
Awesome. What's some advice that you would give some of our up and coming business owners, entrepreneurs, someone who's kind of just getting their feet in the door? What would you say? What's the best advice that you could give them from your experience from being an entrepreneur?
What I would say is, you cannot give up and you have to stay at it. You have to be consistent. It's very, very important. And you can't allow the lack of instant gratification to be a deterrent for you to pursue your goals, because it will take time. It will take, a lot of persistence. It will take, putting in your money, and it takes effort, and you have to just continue to do it regardless, regardless to what. Also, it's very, very, very important. I can't stress this enough. It's important that you advertise. I
Mm,
mean, if you do, me personally, what I found works really well is the Instagram sponsored ads where you can tailor it to your budget. Doesn't have to be a big budget. You just, decide what the dollar amount is, how many days you'd like to run the ad, especially when you have a sale. Run those ads because it does drive traffic to your website. And when people are on your
mm,
website, they can make purchases. So it is important to advertise. I mean, you may not be able to post every day, you may not be able to necessarily do it, but anytime you're able to go ahead and get online, share, post, Facebook groups. Can't stress that enough. Join those Facebook groups, join the Instagram
yes.
platforms, share in your stories, get your product and your name out there, regardless of whether or not you think you're going to make a sale. Definitely do it. If you have a product or a service, doesn't have to necessarily be, something that you can hold, or something, a tangible product, even if it's a service. Pop-up shops, highly recommend. Bringing, getting a table at a pop-up shop, and bringing samples, giving it out to people, communicate with the
Mhm.
community, let everyone know who you are. It's very important.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, see,
Hmm.
we do a lot of pop up shops here as
Great.
well. So, as someone
Hmm.
who, so I'm guessing you have been a vendor yourself
Oh
before at a
yes,
pop up shop.
I've been a vendor. Also, yes, I've been a vendor at pop-ups, and I've also hosted them and as well. So yes, that's why it is important, if there's pop-up shops, vendor fairs, things like that, bazaars, craft fairs. Make sure, make the investment. You could write it off at the
Yeah,
end of the year. Don't think about the dollar amount. The exposure, whatever it is you're paying to do your advertising, the exposure can land you some sales, and that'll cover your costs of advertising just by making one or two sales. You really never know until you put yourself out there.
that's true. That's true. Now, can you give some advice? Because that's good to know. Because I know a
Hmm.
lot of times, being we host with the radio station. We've hosted our share of pop up shops. We've also
Hmm.
so we've done them, and we've also been the entertainment for some. But at a lot
Right.
of these events,
Hmm.
you don't necessarily see the welcome. Sometimes you don't see that welcoming vendor. You don't see that they're sitting there.
Hmm.
They're just on the phone. As someone who's been on both sides of this thing, as the host and as the vendor,
Right.
give us some tips on how to engage people at these pop up shops.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so when you're at a pop-up shop, like you said, being on the phone, I mean, of course, you're going to be live. You may want to let people know that, hey, I'm at this pop-up shop. Come by and support myself and the other vendors. Very, very important to smile at every single person that passes by your table,
Mhm.
engage, make some type of eye contact. Even if they don't stop to buy your product, the making of the contact, acknowledging that somebody came by to actually take 2 seconds just to take a look at what products you have, that smile, give them your business
Yeah,
card or offer them a free sample. They may not necessarily purchase, but they may know somebody that might be interested. They may go on Instagram and start following you. You just really
exactly.
never know. It's very important. Don't get caught up on playing on your phone and doing things that could potentially cause you to miss a sale or miss some type
Yeah,
of a connection. Make sure you engage with everybody at the pop up, say hello, work the room. When you don't have anybody at your table, if you have a chance to actually
that
maybe
part.
walk around, speak to the other vendors. I've been at pop-up shops and I get sales from vendors that are at my pop-up shop. So
Yeah,
work the room, say hello to other vendors, talk with them, customers that might be coming by. It's very important that you communicate, make eye contact, be friendly, and engage regardless of whether or not you think you're going to get a sale, because you really never know until you
mhm.
take those steps.
That's true. I'm so glad
Hmm.
you said this. This is such a good interview, Altheda, because you have
Hmm.
no
Definitely.
idea. You have no idea. Like, our vendors need to know this information. I get it. It's discouraging.
Hmm.
I mean, I get no's just as the radio station. We get told no, not today, maybe not now.
Right.
My business isn't ready.
Hmm.
But then down
Right.
the line, they may come back and say, okay, guys, my budget is together. I'm ready to work. Or,
Right.
all right, I
Hmm.
can see what you're doing. I've been following you. I'm ready now. So
Hmm.
you never know when you're gonna get that yes.
Exactly. And
You never
again, you might get 10 no's, and that one person that's like, "Hey, I'd like to go ahead and purchase your product, or I'm interested in your
Yeah.
service." You just really never know. So don't look at it as a "Oh, I'm going to get a no." Look at it as,
Yeah.
okay, it could be potentially, this could be a customer, it could be a referral. Someone may be
Exactly.
able to refer whatever it is you're selling. There's a local, I'll give you an example. There's a local shop right in my area. I
Hmm.
sold one of my products to a cashier. I would have never thought that later on down the line she'd be calling me to place another order and also tell her friends. It turned
Right.
into, hey, we're having something at the church. If you want to come down and set up a table at the church to sell your products, come down. So you really just never know. And this is just a cashier in a shop, right, that I happened to give my business card to or a sample to, and it turned
Absolutely.
into that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Business cards on deck, everybody. It's so important. Making
Always network,
connections.
network, network.
Network.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Mhm.
network. Althea, tell people how they can, for one, purchase your
Mhm.
products.
Sure. So basically, we sell online. It's nylasnaturals.shop is a website. You can follow us on Facebook at Nyla's Naturals, on Instagram, also Nyla's Naturals. Those are ways that you could purchase the products, but the website mainly nylasnaturals.shop. You can go on, browse online, and we ship. We could ship it out. If you happen to be local in Connecticut, I would say that, New Haven, Hamden area. We do offer free local, pickup or delivery.
All right, all right. And so you did mention them, but just in case someone missed it, can you let people know how to follow you on your
hmm
social media?
Absolutely. So basically on Facebook, Nyla's Naturals, and that's Nyla's with an apostrophe S, Naturals with an S at the end. Instagram, Nyla's Naturals, the same thing. And yeah, you can shop online, nylasnaturals.shop.
All
As
right,
the
all right.
holidays are right around the corner, definitely
Yes.
get online and place your orders with us.
Right. That sounds like a good Christmas gift to me. So thank you,
hmm
everybody. Thank you once again for being a guest on our show today. Until next time, everybody, make sure y'all continue
Absolutely.
to
Thank
tune
you.
in. You're welcome. Tune in to Total Entertainment Radio. Go to www.totalentradio.com. You can listen to TER Radio, the Total Entertainment Radio, or you can listen to Total Praise Radio. It is your choice. Follow us on Facebook on at Total Entertainment Radio. Follow us on Instagram at Total ENT Radio _. Until next time, everybody. Once again, I am your host, Miss Kayla. We're signing out. Okay, so I'm gonna